Hello everyone, this is Evelyn. I am here to do your reading today. Today we are focused on becoming unapologetic. You know, the power of being you. Because we can only be ourselves, right? I am tapping into the energy of on being authentic because this is what I know to be true. And it doesn't matter what I know to be true, but what do you know to be true, right? So we're going to be asking spirit tree questions, right? This may not necessarily resonate with everybody because everyone is on a different journey. We all have different faces, we make different choices, right? So this may not resonate with you, but if it does, absolutely smash that subscribe button just so you can see more. And you're also connecting with people who get you. You're also connecting with a tribe. You're not just connecting with another page, another social page or channel. You're connecting with a tribe that gets you. And that's really important on this journey towards being unapologetic. People think that unapologetic is just shouting over your voice, rebelling, doing a lot of things that's rebellious. I'm not saying that is wrong. Well, unapologetic is just being you, being the presence that is within and owning your own presence, without external input. This is what unapologetic means. Doesn't mean shouting over your voice or being rude or disrespectful to people. No, it's just the silent presence of who you are, the silent weakness. But instead of that silence being a weakness, you are becoming that through being your authentic self. So we're going to be asking the cards 3 questions. What have you hidden about yourself to fit in? What your soul really wants to express? And what happened when you finally show up as yourself unapologetically? Can you handle that? Let's find out. What have you hidden? What is the viewer or the listener hidden to fit in? What have the viewer hidden to fit in? Eight of Lanterns, and Eight of Lanterns is all about Eight of Wands in the traditional tarot. And Eight of Wands is all about quick changes. It's all about communication. It's all about, changing, swiftness, the swift changes. This can also be big and bold. The Eight of Wands can also be big and bold. What is big? What is bold about yourself? What changes do you want to apply? You're changing, you're hiding yourself by not changing yourself. Some of you are afraid of making change because of what other people would say. Some of you are afraid of making quick changes because of what other people would say. Some of you are afraid of how the truth that you speak, your voice. This is also Mercurial card. What you speak, your truth. Some of you are afraid of that. So this is what you've hidden. The ability to be adaptable, to be changeable at any given time, to be fluid. This is also a card of fluidity, to be fluid, not to adapt to any norm. So this is what the collective has suppressed and hidden about themselves. Okay, that's a good one to sort of that is keeping a lot of people stuck in sameness, right? Afraid of what people would say, people pleasing, listening to other people's opinion. You know, times have moved on. Opinions don't really matter. We have to know ourselves to the core. So, what does your soul really, really want to express? What does your soul really want to express? Because you've hidden your fluidity. All right. This is rigidness. You know, if you've hid that about you, you're kind of rigid. But what does your soul really, really want to express is what we want to experience. And I am getting really to be in the flow, because this is the energy of being in the flow. But some of you are not being in the flow of things. But let's see. Yes. Four of Plants. So this is Four of Pentacles. All right. So Four of Pentacles is actually it's the growth. Okay. So your soul wants to grow. I am not reading this as holding something. So some of you, your soul wants to grow. All right. It wants to grow. It wants to get away from the norm. It wants to get away from the norm, all right, from what the normal is, and wants to grow internally. Because if you see this person is holding the plant. Inner growth. That inner growth is what your soul is calling for. And some of you need the space. You need the space, the holding of the space for you to be able to do that. And you don't have not many of that. You don't have that many spaces in the world of judgments to be able to grow, to be able to, for people to experience the growth from within. So your soul wants to be able to grow from within, and it needs the space to be able to do that. You see the space to be able to be held in that intimate, authentic, non-judgmental space, to be able to do that. This is what your soul wants to grow. Okay. And what happens if you step into your unapologeticness? What will happen? I hope you guys are liking this reading and this way of doing reading, because it's conversational as well, and we are tapping into spirit as we're doing so. So what will happen when you tap into your authentic, unapologetic self? So this is where we are getting to. This wants to come out. Six of Plants. Harmony happens. You know, diversity of gifts. So you are beginning to express your gifts. Six of Pentacles. You know, you can see the diversity of hands, right? You've got there's different gifts to share. We all have different gifts to share authentically. When you tap into you being unapologetic, you're not judging whether this person is red or white or green or brown. You know, you're just in this acceptance and giving phase. You're just in this harmonious phase of receiving, you know. So this is what it is. Being in the flow. Some of you have restricted your flow. but your soul wants to grow. It needs that space, unjudgmental space to grow, safe space for your soul to, for your essence to come out. And when you do step into your unapologeticness, you have diverse gifts. You know, you can share your gift with people diversely in a way that makes sense to you, not because someone else said so, but it's in a way that makes sense to you. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Well, we've got temperance. Wow. Tampering your gifts, tampering your authentic self, being yourself unapologetically. This is what it is. All right, let me pull a collective message from the Soul's Journey Oracle cards. What is the collective message for the listener and the viewer? What is the collective message? Okay. Yeah, so some of you are still in regret. Okay. I feel like this regret is stemming from not being true to yourself up until now. I know that I cannot change the past, so some of you are reeling the past. You're still playing the reels from the past as you step into this unapologeticness, and some of you are thinking about the regrets, or maybe the regrets from people and things that you would lose, indeed relationships, if you step into your authentic self. I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Yes, because when you step into your authentic self, yes, there's a feeling of loss, there's a feeling of regret. Am I on the right path? Because I'm losing a lot of people, I'm losing friends, I'm losing relationships. But what you do not know on the other side of the coin is that you are gaining something new that is authentically you. So it is, as always, a pleasure to bring these readings to you. I am reading unapologetically. If you like it, join us. If this resonates with you, comment, and let's grow this. If you want to see more of this, of course, subscribe. Until next time, take care.